Elisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, as always, thank you so much for your continued support. I have another Diamond Art Club new release roundup for you this week. The images I am going to talk about today will be releasing on Saturday, April 13th. I've chosen just 3 of them to put on the cover of this video. We have some big hitters again this week, and I can't wait to get into it with you. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. Now in this video, what I do is I just go through the releases that will be releasing on the Saturday. Sometimes I will go back if there was a Monday or Wednesday midweek release. I will just review it very quickly, which we will do shortly. Where I am right now, what we're looking at is Diamond Art Club's business page on Facebook. So you want to follow this page. They also have their own business page on Instagram as well, just Diamond Art Club. You can follow them there as well. Essentially on this page, this is where they are giving us the sneak peeks at the images that will be coming for the week. So if you want to see them as they are previewed by Diamond Art Club, you're going to want to check out this page, at the end of your day. They usually put up 2 to 3 images a day up until Friday, and then they're released on this Saturday. So I often see people asking why they can't see them. It's because it's not in that VIP group. The VIP group is a community group, whereas this is the business page. So this is where the previews will be shown. And then of course on Fridays, Diamond Art Club has a member, Kat Brown, who does the new release collages, and she posts them every Friday afternoon with a thumbnail of the images, the details like the size, the drills, etc., and estimated prices in US dollars. So that will be posted in the VIP group on Friday afternoons. And then I have been trying to consistently do this Diamond Art Club roundup with permission from Diamond Art Club to go up on Friday afternoons after the last preview, which usually is at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So after that, I should have my new release roundup. I do it a little bit differently because if you know me, you know I deal with a lot of health problems, and I don't know what the day has in store until I wake up. So they are very gracious and send me a few of the images for Friday. So I do have a little bit of a window when I feel okay to film. So thank you so much for doing that. You'll see at the end what I mean if you haven't already seen one of these videos from me. Anyways, without further ado, here is the release we had on Wednesday. This was released, it looks like, for Mother's Day, which is very nice. It says, "Flutter on the wings as multifaceted as your dreams. Believe in yourself, for you are radiant as the colors of life itself," by artist Jennifer Lambian. I love this artist artwork. I did not get this one though because it's big. It's 81 centimeters by 65 centimeters. It probably has to be that big to get all that detail in that butterfly and to make the writing look. I mean, when you're looking at these side by side, it looks identical. So they did a really good job rendering. But for me, 81 centimeters is a bit big. I do have a few of her pieces of artwork that are a bit smaller, so I am just sticking with that. But it is a beautiful painting, and I love the colors in the butterfly. It's going to turn out beautifully, and even the pattern of the white kind of flowers or leaf stems here in the background looks really nice too. So that was released on Wednesday, and then they started their previews for Friday. This one, I actually dropped my jaw. I just thought the original artwork, which we're looking at here, and the rendering look nearly identical as well. Diamond Art Club's rendering team is doing an awesome job these days. Well, they always have, but when you look at the side-by-side image and you can't tell them apart, that's when you know you've got a great diamond painting. Let's see what it says. "Behold the majesty of a mystical creature with scales that sparkle like colorful starlight. Reflect upon the mirrored world below as the flaming sunset calls to eternal spirits." It's titled Celestial Dragon by Eau Claire Studio. It is going to measure 25.6 by 37.4 inches or a 65 by 95 centimeters. So this is a giant one. It is, of course, going to be 95 centimeters tall and 65 centimeters wide. It's also going to be in square diamonds, 67 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Let's just make sure. 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Let's go here. Where would they put the AB? You know, it probably is, I'm going to say the yellow. Maybe in some of the background too, because that is really glowing. But he also has a lot of colors in his face, like the blues, the purples, the pinks. Even this pink under here is glowing. Maybe that's an AB. But I have a feeling it's going to be a yellow AB. And then we're going to see probably a purple, pink, and blue fairy dust. The fourth fairy dust, what color would that be? Maybe even some yellow in the water. I've seen them use those diamonds in the water itself. Maybe they did put some. I have seen some tan colored fairy dust, so maybe there's one in there, but I have a feeling it's mostly going to be here. The AB might even be his eye, because his eye is supposed to glow here. Well, he does have yellow in there too, so it still could be yellow. Maybe some fairy dust in the red or orange of the eye there to make it look like it's kind of glowing or on fire. I think this painting is beautiful. I think it's going to turn out well. You're going to have probably somewhat of a good mix of color blocking and confetti. I would say more on the confetti side, but I can see in the background, you can see the color gradients. You're going to be multi-placing all through that area, and then up here too is probably all one color. So you're going to have some color blocking, but then yeah, the dragon is going to be pretty confetti heavy. All those color changes in small areas. But that is a beautiful painting. I love pinks, purples, and blues. I think the colors look really great together, and the yellow in this just makes it pop and glow. I think it's gorgeous. Next one is this beautiful landscape. So let's pop up the original artwork. There it is. This could be a picture anywhere in my province. I'm from Canada, specifically British Columbia, where we have tons of lakes, rivers, trees, mountains, and this could really be anywhere around where I live. Now, I'm just going to pull this across. You can see some of it was cut off. Lots of trees off to the side, and then there is the image there. Let's go back and see what it says. Wander among the jade and emerald hues of wispy evergreens and deep glossy waters. Breathe deeply as you take in the mountain's reflection, quivering in the lake's serene embrace. It's titled Quiet Mountain Lake by Denise Dundon /Sagebrush. It's going to measure 38.6 by 25.6, so another big one, 98 centimeters by 65 centimeters. It is also going to be square diamonds, and that's because you need a lot of detail in those trees to make them stand out. It's going to have 54 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. Here is the rendered artwork here, and something interesting that I came across this week in the VIP Diamond Art Club VIP group was Diamond Art Club responding to somebody's comments. I thought all diamond paintings were, you know, the picture was put through the computer, the cross stitch or diamond painting program spit out a pattern, and then Diamond Art Club went in and hand charted everything. But they actually said that they don't even use a computer program. They actually hand chart it from scratch based on the original image, which I think is amazing. I already thought it was amazing. I love their hand charting, but to know that it's not computer generated, it is just hand charted, is pretty cool. Now, of course, I forget what I said. I know I said 1 AB, 3 fairy dust. So the AB is probably going to be a white if I had to guess. Can see some of it would be in the water, and then of course in the sky. That's just a guess. Fairy dust, we're going to have probably maybe 3 shades of green. Would they do a white fairy dust in some of the clouds too? Maybe. Would definitely, I think, would have 2 different shades of green, if not full 3. I've seen in paintings like this, the light color on part of the tree branches, like the leaves, is often in a lighter fairy dust to make it stand out and sparkle, shimmer a little bit. We might have a darker green too, and then yeah, they might have a fairy dust in the sky. I don't know if any more would be in the water, maybe if it was like a light blue color. I don't think we'd see it anywhere else, but this is going to be a lot of green. I'm sure there's tons of shades of green in it. It's going to be beautiful though, and it is going to be big. This kind of painting is going to be confetti heavy. You're not going to have a lot of color blocking. I mean, in the sky, in some of the mountains, and in some of the reflection of these trees here, you may be able to use your multi-placer nicely, but otherwise these trees are going to be probably like a single to a 3-placer type placing, just to get all of that detail and the color changes there. Next up is this one. Now, I do not own a diamond painting from this artist. I do love her artwork. It's just not something I'm interested in diamond painting, but when I saw this one, I was actually intrigued. I like the black and the pink. Of course, there's some white in it as well, but the black and the pink looks really sharp. I think it looks really nice. It's going to be a tall one as well, but something about it, I think it would turn out to be a very nice diamond painting. You're going to have to love 310 to work on it. I've noticed in recent kits that I've worked on, the 310 is looking not bad these days, which is awesome to see. This one says, twirl under the downpour of destiny, shielded only by a striped pink umbrella. Defy the rain with every step of your gothic glamour ballet, then blast off to conquer the universe. It's titled Ditto by Micah Jelena Art, available in a 27.6 by 40.2, which translates to 70 centimeters by 102 centimeters. So it is going to be a big one. It's also going to be in square diamonds again, because you do have a lot of detail in her dress and her outfit. But I think it will be, a good mix of confetti and color blocking. I'm pretty sure the entire background looks like just 310 or black, so you'd be able to use your multiplacer through that. 25 colors, including 1 AB and 2 fairy dust. Let's pull up the original artwork. So it does look like, wow, that is cool. I wasn't sure when you look at the original artwork, I wasn't sure if Diamond Art Club put it on this background. You can see her, not quite a silhouette, but she's in the background here, just kind of with like a grayscale over it, but it does look like that is the artwork. And look at that. That's going to look really cool, you guys. If size didn't matter in terms of diamond paintings, I would definitely be getting this, but my workspace really isn't conducive to working on something like this. But my gosh, is it beautiful. I can't wait to see somebody work on this and post a finish. Look at the background. Even the pinks in the background really stand out, especially even compared to the original artwork. You can see it almost has like a grayscale over top of the entire thing, but in the rendering, they've made the pink stand out a bit, which I think does it a lot more justice. It kind of ties it into the original or the main picture here. Now, I said 1 AB and 2 fairy dust, yeah. I am wondering if it's going to be a white AB and we'll see it kind of throughout different white areas, because I'm thinking these raindrops in the background here probably would look good with ABs in it. It actually would look good with crystals, but there's no crystals in this kit. But it looks like there's purple and then a white. So I wonder if we do have a white AB in here. They could use the white AB to outline the butterflies too, maybe in some of these elements as well. If it's not a white AB, then I think it would be a pink AB for obvious reasons. There is a lot of pink in this kit. We probably have a pink fairy dust as well, and maybe a white fairy dust too. I don't think we would have any black, but I could be wrong. I don't know if we've had black fairy dust released at Diamond Art Club yet or not, but something about this painting, I just love it. And in the background too, right? I think that just adds something special to this image. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We have another puppy in a shoe painting. This artist released a similar painting a couple weeks ago now, I think. It says, hop up into adventure with paws so small and explore the world from the comfort of a giant shoe. Even the tiniest friend can hold an enormous heart full of love just for you. It's titled Longing for Love by Eau Claire Studio, measuring 22 by 22 inches or 55.8 by 55.8 centimeters. It is going to be a round diamond, so that's nice. 54 colors. That's a lot of colors for this kind of painting. I would guess it would have been less than that. And there's 3 fairy dust, no ABs. So let's see the original artwork. There it is. Beautiful dachshund puppy in looks like a short rain boot type of shoe. Here is the rendering, so just 3 fairy dust. Now they probably have a white fairy dust, I'm going to say, to highlight this kind of white area on the shoe to make it kind of stand out. That might even mix some in the background, just so it's not all one color. Maybe around his eyes as well and on the tip of his nose. Sometimes in the whiskers we will see a special diamond as well. It looks like his whiskers are kind of more gray as well. I have seen a gray fairy dust, so maybe we'll see a gray fairy dust as well. Whoops. because it would highlight some of these areas in the dog's fur as well, even on his nails and his ears. So maybe we would see that. And then probably a yellow AB, or sorry, fairy dust, just to highlight some of these brighter areas on the shoe. They could also put it in the background there. Those are my guesses. This is a nice kind of smaller sized kit. I wonder if we are going to see a collection of these with all sorts of different breeds of puppies. That would be really cute, because the other one, I don't know how far back it was, so I don't want to scroll too long, but it was nearly identical. Different shoe, a little bit of a different dog, but I think it was still the same breed if I'm not mistaken. On to the next one here. This one is going to be another big diamond painting. Look at the original artwork, all of that detail in there. We've got, of course, a lot of greenery and foliage. We have some birds up in the sky over here. We've got waterfall off to the side. More birds, a lion cub, butterflies, flamingos, flowers, more flowers, and then of course the main object is the two elephants. Very cute diamond painting. It says, "Step into the vibrant heart of the jungle where the elephants trumpet amidst a flurry of feathers and blooms. Discover the symphony of life where every creature plays a part in nature's grand masterpiece." It's titled Jungle Harmony by Steve Sundram, available in 37 by 27.6 or 94 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Like I said, another big one. 74 colors, including 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Pictures like this, it's a little hard to guess what is going to be what. Oh my God, you guys, I already forgot what I said. 2 and 4? No, 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. 4 ABs. Let's stick to that. 4 ABs. So, what colors would we have in an AB? That's a good question. We're probably going to have a green AB, a lighter green AB, because there's lots of areas in here where you can highlight the leaves and the plants. We'll also probably have one of the fairy dust in a light green color as well. It kind of looks like the outer outline of the leaves is brighter and then the veins inside are lighter. So I would say there was an AB on the outside and fairy dust on the veins. That's just my guess. Even through these bushes where you see the lighter color, would be a softer color would be a fairy dust, and then the more bold color might be the AB. Even the bird over here has an outline around it as well. Let's see what other color kind of stands out. Maybe a pink. Now, I can't quite get it to, maybe if I make this smaller, pull it up, there we go. So there's these pink flowers down here, and then there's a little pink flower in the middle too. I wonder if we will see an AB in there. It's quite a bright pink. They could also use it in some of the flowers beside the waterfall there. Often the water will have an AB or a fairy dust just to highlight the light colors and make it kind of look like a reflection. They could also use the white over here in this kind of area and background here. I wonder if we'll see flamingos having some fairy dust. I think that would look cool on their feathers. And now I've lost track of how many ABs we've kind of looked at. I do wonder if we'll have something on the elephants. I don't think so, but they do take up a majority of this painting, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of the fairy dust colors actually was a tan type color that would fit the color scheme of the elephant, because I have seen them come out with tan fairy dust. It could also be used in the lion cub too to make him stand out a little bit, the rocks as well. So maybe we'll see that. This one is a toss-up. I'm interested to see the sneak peek. There's so many opportunities to bling this kit up and even add extra sparkle to it, I think. I always find it interesting. I'm just looking at this comment off to the right. Can you please make the posts in round drills too? So if you're new to Diamond Art Club and you didn't know, Diamond Art Club chooses the best shape for a diamond painting. If the diamond painting is going to be very detailed like this, it's always going to be in square diamonds. To achieve the same effect in round drills, the painting would have to be a lot larger. They did trial this for a period of time, but I believe they found that people still tended to lean towards the square drills, so I don't think they're doing it still. I could be wrong. I've heard both things from Diamond Art Club employees, so I'm not quite sure what is the correct answer, but I haven't seen new releases offered in the two shapes anymore, and as far as I know, it was just a trial run, but yeah, they do choose the best shape for a painting. I highly recommend you try one of Diamond Art Club's newest kits with they've got upgraded grids and updated square drills, so everything is looking nice. I did finish a newer painting from them. I can't remember the title of it. I think Words of Affirmation is what it was. I will have a post review up sometime in the next week or two. That painting, take a look at it because the grid and the way the diamonds are fitting is amazing. If you haven't tried a square, go try it before you keep asking for round diamonds, because Diamond Art Club squares are the best out there. They have been for a while, and they are continuing to upgrade them. So yes, they do take a little bit longer. Yes, placement tends to be a little bit more finicky, but we're in it to create beautiful artwork. And in my opinion, a lot of diamond paintings do look really good in squares. So yeah, just thought I'd talk about that since I saw the comment right there. Next up, we have some cute puppy dogs here. This one says, buckle up for adventure, letting the winds of freedom guide your way. A journey of pause and laughter awaits, so hit the road without delay. This is titled Truck and Goldens by Greg and Company, LLC. I think this might be a new artist. If so, welcome to Diamond Art Club. It's going to measure 37.8 by 27.6, another big diamond painting. This week is full of big diamond paintings. This is 96 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Going to be square as well. Again, you're going to have detail in those puppies because they are small relative to the image, and they've obviously had to make this image really big in order to maintain the detail. 75 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Let's click on the original artwork. So there are the cute dogs, probably mom and pups. Oh, we've got a pretty butterfly there as well, and an old red truck. Here is the rendered artwork. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, when you see rendered, what that means is what it's going to look like with the diamonds down. If you zoom in here, you can see the little diamonds. So that's what rendering means. 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Oh my God, you guys, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I am filming this, I should say, early Friday morning. 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Which one would be the AB? Honestly, nothing is like standing out at me in like, bright, bold coloring. I don't know if it would be in the sky because the sky is like just light blues. It doesn't look like there would be ABs in there unless they decided to put white ABs for clouds. I don't think it would be in the truck. I mean, it kind of looks like a subdued red color. We probably have red fairy dust, maybe 2 shades of red fairy dust in the truck to make it glisten like, paint, right? A car actually glistens. We might see the AB, maybe a tan color, though I don't know if I've seen a tan color AB. I have seen tan colored fairy dust just around the window of the truck here. That looks like it's glowing a little bit more. And then on Mama Puppy's head and her snout, you can see an area of lighter fur because the sun is coming down from the sky, right? So that's why you have these patches of lighter color, even in the puppies on the top of their heads. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had at least a tan colored fairy dust in there. This butterfly, I wonder if it does have some sort of special diamond, whether they've put an AB or not, or a fairy dust. If there's no special diamonds in the butterfly, that is something you could enhance on your own. And then I do wonder if we have a kind of this, is it green or is it kind of beigey? I think it's a color of green going through here, very light. Oops. A very light green color, just to highlight some of this grass. But yeah, this is a tough one to guess because it's not like other paintings where you see pops of color and that's where the ABs are. This is more kind of subdued and kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's not popping out so easily to me. But that will be a very cute diamond painting. I think when I see this of my friend Patty, who has lots of dogs, but I don't think they're this color. I think they're chocolate. But adorable painting. Now we'll move on to the last, I think, 4 images that I will be sharing with you guys. Now, as I said earlier, Diamond Art Club does send over a few of the images so that I can share them with you. I have a little bit of flexibility when I can film. It has been working out really well for me to film Friday morning and just go through the images that will be posted on Friday this way. It's not so rushed for me. If I feel sick by the afternoon, I can rest. I don't have to try and force myself to put a video together. So I'm going to try to pull these up in the order Diamond Art Club sent them to me. I have a feeling that's how they do go up previews. So by the time this video comes out, all of these images will have been previewed already. But here is the first one. So Diamond Art Club just sends me the original artwork that we can take a look at, and let me try and bring it all the way in frame. Okay, so this cat is beautiful. If you can guess the artist, go ahead and guess. Her artwork is standing out to me more and more. I can pick out her artwork, you know, when I see it. It's by Peggy Collins, and it's titled Cleo, the Colorful Long-Haired Cat. I think the colors in this painting are gorgeous. Now, I'm not sure what the drill count or what the size is. They just sent me the image. So size-wise, I think it's going to be another big one. These kind of paintings always tend to be very big, like 70 by 80 or 90. I should say 60 to 70 by 80 or 90 centimeters, especially because all this detail, they want all of this detail to come through so it doesn't look like just a blob of colors and you can't tell. So it's going to have to be big, and the colors are going to be beautiful. I wonder if we have over 68 colors, probably 2 sticker sheets if I had to guess. Special diamonds, we're going to see an AB, or ABs I should say, and fairy dust. The quantity or the ratio, not too sure, but we do have a lot of bright pops of color, which would be a good place for the ABs. I'm trying to see which colors there are a lot of. I'm seeing lots of orange, so that is probably in a special diamond because they could use it, you know, in a variety of different areas. Whether that would be an AB or a fairy dust, not sure. Probably fairy dust. There is a lot of yellow highlights as well. That would probably be an AB. Also lime green. I could see that as being an AB. We've got some pinks and purples. I know they have some nice fairy dust colors in pinks and purples, so maybe we'll see that. And then this beautiful kind of darker blue, maybe. Would it be a special diamond? I don't know. I think more of the bright colors on top would be the special diamonds, but this one is gorgeous. I definitely would consider if it was able to be a smaller diamond painting, just because it's hard for me to, I don't have the space to work on big diamond paintings, but I think this is going to be a popular one. She is quite a popular artist with Diamond Art Club, and there's lots of cat ladies as well who love the cat photos, so this one looks gorgeous. Let's see what is up next. Let me try and remember. I think this one. This is, I'm trying to get it to come over. Where are we? Here we go. There is this artwork. I feel like we haven't seen artwork from this artist in a while, so it's nice to see it. And I bet you we have some fun specials in this one. This one is called Morgana by Sarah Richter Art. Beautiful diamond painting. Size-wise, it's probably going to be like a 60-something width. Could they get away with a 70 height? Maybe in the 80s, because there are a lot of fine details in like these jewels down here and all of this kind of the wings and just the way they are. And then there's also some detail in the crescent moon as well. So maybe 80s for height. Special diamonds, I'm certain that they've put quite a few in here. I almost wonder if we would have an iridescent, which is Diamond Art Club's crystal diamonds, in here somehow. In the wings, I feel like it would be a good place for them. They kind of have this kind of, here's this tail, and then it goes into this gold, and then it has these swirls of like blue and purpley color, kind of like flames. I think a crystal would look good in the purpley bluey kind of color. I don't think they would do the gold, but maybe they would. But I don't know. I think in this kind of, in the actual wing itself, I think that would look good with an iridescent diamond. I could be totally wrong. They don't tend to use that kind of diamond very often, but I think it would be nice. Could even add it in some of these crystals if there was space. AB wise, probably a white AB. It's the most common AB. They could use it in the tail and part of the wings as it goes from kind of gold to white. In the background too, they have some white from the glow of that moon. That would probably, I don't know if it would be an AB or it would be a fairy dust. It is a little bit more subdued, so maybe they would put fairy dust in there. I would imagine the spots on this cat is a good place to do an enhancement. A gold fairy dust I think would look really nice there. And his eyes as well. Maybe we have a yellow AB because you could put some of it in the moon as well. And then also his eyes, you could also use it in the goldy color of the filigree type stuff here. Very neat diamond painting. This is one that some of the dark art lovers may enjoy. Next up is this one. This is probably going to be a popular one. This is from a very popular artist with Diamond Art Club. Let me just make it smaller so we get the whole image in frame. It pretty much is. The butterfly at the bottom is cut off just in general. But there we go. We can see her signature at the bottom. This is from Dakota Dateweiler and it's called Cherry Blossom Tree. This painting is going to be big. It's going to be like a 70 by 90 something, maybe even 100 something. I think in the 90s. It's going to have to be big because all of those details, all of those little flowers, all the cherry blossom flowers, you really want them to look still like flowers. So it would have to be pretty darn big to get little diamond pixels to look like flowers, right? You also have these butterflies that you want to be a little bit bigger so you can really get all of the beautiful color and make them look gorgeous. We have some smaller ones over here too that need to be a little bit bigger in order to come through. So that's my guess for that. Color-wise, would we see over 68 colors? Possibly. I'm trying to think. Do we see 60 colors or do we see over 70 colors? Maybe 60 colors. Maybe in the 60 range. As far as specials go, what would they put in here? Most likely both ABs and fairy dust. I don't think there's any room for any of the other kind of specials. Glow in the dark popped in my head for a minute, but I don't think they would do glow in the dark for this kind of image, but you never know. It kind of is in space, right? I mean, the tree looks like it's coming above the clouds. You do have a background with some goldy color stars in it. Usually the stars are white, but these ones look kind of gold. So you can see that there, or yellow. Then you can see them in the sky parts peeking through the tree here. The clouds, so they probably have a white AB outlining the white areas of the clouds just to make them stand apart from each other so you can see them. Yeah, they could also use that white fairy dust, or sorry, AB in the butterfly wings as well, where there's the little pieces of white. Could also mix it in the trees so you have areas that stand out. I wonder if they would have a pink AB as well. It could be used in the butterflies, the clouds, and the tree. Fairy dust wise, I'm pretty certain we'll have a fairy dust in some of the cherry blossoms. I think fairy dust would look really good up there. Fairy dust would look good in the butterflies as well because they are a couple different shades of that pink and can be used in all of them. And then even in some of the lighter pink areas in the clouds, maybe they could put some in there. Some purple. I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. Little accents of purple would look really nice too. I wonder if they would go ahead and put some green fairy dust where the lighter colors of grass is. That might be pushing it. And then the little stars in the background, if they're not AB, they're probably a fairy dust. I don't think they would be iridescent. I don't think so, but you never know. Again, they don't use iridescent too much, so I'm not familiar with the pattern of when they use it and when they don't. The last image to share with you today is this one, another popular artist. I feel like that they are, well, I think the thing is that they have so many popular artists in general. I was going to say some of their most popular artists are just releasing week after week after week, but all of their artists are great, right? So this one is titled Irradiant by, of course, Yume Arts. I wonder if that's what this says on her back. If you understand this language, let me know what the back says. I wonder if it says Irradiant, and that's why the picture is named that. Let me know. This is beautiful. It's going to be a bigger one, I have a feeling. Her paintings tend to be on the large size. Though I don't think this one really has to be that big. I think they might be able to get away with doing rounds, but I'm not entirely sure because the hair is very pretty and very detailed. You have lots of wisps, so they might need square diamonds to pull that off. So Size, shape-wise, could be either, probably square. Special diamond-wise, they probably have a white AB. You have the white in all of her hair, really glowing. I wouldn't be surprised if we have, also a white fairy dust to kind of create some depth and difference in the different shades. She also has some light, kind of glowing color on their shoulder blades as well. Would we see any other specials? I feel like it would just be her hair. I mean, maybe they would put some in here, but it's not bright, right? Like it's more subdued down here. So I would think you would want most of the enhancements to be in the areas of this image that are glowing. That's just my guess. And I don't know if I actually guessed the size. I'm going to say probably like a 60-something width by 80-something height. Though I wonder if they could get away with, no, I think it's going to be pretty tall. So these paintings that I've spoke about today in this video will be releasing on Saturday, April 13th, usual times, which means 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are part of the Diamond and Ruby Rewards tier, you do get 30 minutes early VIP access. So at the top of the hour, in whatever time zone you are, if you are Diamond and Ruby, you will have access to the new releases. You do not need to wait for an email or a text message anymore. I still see people asking that. They changed that a few months ago now. You can sign into your Diamond Art Club account on their website, and at the top of the hour, just refresh your webpage, your browser, and then go to the new release section, and they should be there as long as you are in the Diamond and Ruby Rewards tier. If there is a piece of artwork that you absolutely love, I always recommend getting it if you can, because you never know when, one, something will sell out quickly, and two, if it's going to be restocked again or if it's going to be archived or discontinued. Otherwise, add it to your wish list if it's something that, you won't die if you don't purchase it, if you know what I mean. Are we going to have some sellouts this week? Possibly. We do have some big names. Dakota Dateweiler is always popular. Peggy Collins as well. Some of her artwork does tend to sell out. Yume Art sells out sometimes. It really does depend. Now that Diamond Art Club has a bigger warehouse in Texas, they do produce more diamond paintings. However, when they do produce them, they usually produce them at least probably like 3 to 6 months before they're actually for sale. So at the time that they're going to put them in production, they have to guess how many copies they think they should produce, like how many will sell, right? So sometimes they get it wrong, sometimes they get it right. If something sells out in VIP release, remember that you're going to have a second chance to purchase it at general release. However, in my experience, if it's sold out fast in VIP, it's going to sell out even faster in general release. Like I'm talking under a minute or two. So you really have to be on the webpage refreshing at 9:29 until you see those new releases pop out and check out as fast as you can. If it sells out in general release as well, then often Diamond Art Club will kind of fast track restocks for something that sells out that fast because they know it's really popular and they really want us to have the diamond paintings we want. So if it does sell out, don't forget to sign up for email notifications. It's a great way for them to see as well the interest in specific diamond paintings and whether or not it is worth it restocking them. I am trying to think, is there anything I missed? I don't think so. If you are new here and you've made it to the end, you'd probably like it here. So I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button, stick around, join my channel, join my community. I'm also on Facebook on DAC Fans Canada. Links to all of that are in the description box of the video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up or hit that like button. Same thing. It really does help a channel grow and get out there. So if you could at least do that, I would be eternally grateful. If you can leave me a comment too. Which images are you picking up this week, or are there any you're putting on your wish list? Give me your thoughts and feelings on the special diamonds in some of them if you haven't already seen the sneak peek. When I filmed this, I've not watched any sneak peeks, of course, unless it's the one I filmed. But so yeah, if you want to join the fun, just guess in the comments where some of these special diamonds are for the paintings. I also forgot to say that these individual sneak peeks for all of these paintings I talked about today, I will have the link in the description box of the video to the playlist. If you did not know, the Diamond Help Desk, who's also a creator on YouTube, creates a playlist each week for the Diamond Art Club sneak peeks. It's one place you can look where you will find them all. If you're not seeing a particular sneak peek there, that means it's not available yet. Soon as it is posted, then Sophie will add it to her playlist. So that will be down below as well. I think that's it, folks. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope your week went on without too much craziness, and I hope you have a great weekend. Happy shopping tomorrow, and until next time, bye.